Hey guys, how you doing? Les, Two Ends Brewing. So today I'm going to be doing like a how-to video, sort of just to take you through the process of doing all grain beer, easy all grain beer, without mash. So no mash, all grain beer, and saying no mash, that is you, the brewer, don't have to do the mash yourself. It's pre-done for you. So you ask, how could that be? If you were to guess fresh wort kits, then you would be correct. The difference between the fresh wort kits that you can get pre-done. This is a little different. This is new as far as I am aware. These are what they've been labelled base fresh wort kits. So they do an ale fresh wort kit, ale base fresh wort kit, and a lager base fresh wort kit. The ale base is a mix of 90% Maris Otter, 10% Munich 10L. It's pre-hopped with one addition at 60 minutes to 20 IBU. The lager base is 90% German Pilsner malt and 10% Vienna malt. Also, both hopped with Magnum to 60 minutes to 20 IBU, and then no finishing hops whatsoever from that point. It's up to you. You can do whatever you like with these kits. I mean, you could I guess tip them straight into your fermenter and have like a super sessionable summer ale, just add some dry hops or something along those lines. Or the lager, it's 20 IBU, it's already ready to go basically. A basic recipe, or you could do some dry hopping, whatever you like. They also have the option to do like extract. So basically, it is you would look at it like an extract. You can do a full boil with it. It is 20 litres, between 20 and 23ish litres. From my experience, it's around. It comes out of around 21 and a half, somewhere around there. So you have the option to do a full boil with it. Create your own beer. So it's got your 20 IBUs, and you're just elaborating on that. Or you can add any specialty malts you like, just like an extract, and elaborate on that as well. Or you could take a portion of the wort, and you can do like a mini boil, the same way you would do extract. So partial extracts, whatever. I mean, you could do separate mash if you wanted to, but it sort of defeats the purpose of this. So for me, it came down purely to time. I didn't have the time to do it, and I wanted to brew, and I needed to brew, and and I'm happy to do this, only because you know the exact ingredients in these kits. You know the exact base, the exact quantity, the exact hop they used, and the exact IBUs, and obviously single infusion mash. Straightforward. So if I want to now replicate my recipes that I come up with for these, I can do that very, very easy. You can do it any day of the week. Maris Otter, 90% Maris Otter, 10% Munich 10L, and then whatever specialty malts or you add to it. Plug it into Beersmith. It tells you the quantities as you add on the extra specialty malts, to how to adjust, what the adjustment is in percentages and that. So that's all I did, guys. So I made my own recipes completely with these, and I know exactly how to replicate them again if I want to do them from all grain. It does have its place. Some people would say it's cheating. I can understand that completely. I appreciate that. That's what I struggle with myself. But when it comes into time and the fact that I can completely duplicate this, so yeah, here it is, guys. Enjoy. Worts, so they're roughly about 23, between 20 and 23 litres, and I've got 3 of them here. So they're all, it says on the top here and on the sides what they are. This is base ale. It's the gravity, the original gravity or standard gravity. So, and also you know exactly what's in them. So it's very basic, guys. So I'm just going to get started now, and this is how we do it. You just tip it on in. So yeah, like I said, these are about between 20 and 23 litres, I think, roughly. You're looking at maybe, more like 21 to 21 and a half. So this is going to be my my chocolate porter, this recipe here, which is a double batch. So I'll be using 2 of these. This is the second one. Like I said, this is very easy. Obviously eliminates the mash. Mash has been done already. You know exactly what the ingredients are in these kits. It is 90% Maris Otter, 10% Munich 10L, and it's got 1 hop addition at 60 minutes, Magnum to 20 IBU. So there you go, guys. There's my roughly 42 litres, something around there. I'm just connecting my induction cooktop, switching it on now, as well as the element, just to get it up to temps quicker. Now I'm just adding your specialty malts, my specialty malts, as per my recipe. You can add whatever you like. You can make these into anything you like. So, like I said, it's just a Maris Otter base with 90% Maris Otter, 10% Munich 10L. So, you can make anything you like, really. Anything up to a porter, I'm guessing, with that. Anything you would need to mash. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could do another mash as well in here. But what's the point, right? This is obviously meant to be a quick, easy way and eliminate the mash. These are all my specialty malts, obviously. There's a lot of them. It's a porter. So, crystals, different crystals, and some Victory in there, and that's all in now. So now I am just effectively doing a steep of my specialty grains, the exact same way as you would do with full boil extract. So, which is basically what it is. It's just all grain. It's not concentrated. No water to add. It eliminates all those steps for you. And like you saw, in here is my my session pale ale. I'm just showing you how they're quite full. So obviously they have to be. They're done like a no-chill, sort of the no-chill method when they make these. So there you go. This is just a single batch. So it's just the one that's going in for this, my session IPA, which is all in. I'm just adding my specialty malts into this one. That's my Victory, I think it is. No, my Carapils. I decided to give the porter a stir, so I can put the lid on to keep the temperature in. There you go. And back over and add my Carapils. Now, give her a nice stir in. The drill. It's all pretty basic with this. Stir in your specialty malts. There we go. Nicely stirred in. So I've taken a first gravity reading, and now I'm just checking the temperatures. It's coming up to 80 degrees. It's time to remove the specialty malts now. So I'm just showing you that I am recirculating that as well, just to try out my pump mostly. This is a new pump. I do have another exactly the same, but I haven't used this pump, so I just played around with it, and now I'm just swapping the temps over, the probe, to give me the temperatures on both of them. They are not temperature controlled. I'm using the temperature controller just to tell me the temperatures. I'm going back in between both of them. And that's just for the steeping, really. Other than that, it's onto a boil. So now you remove your specialty malts as per doing extract, drain it out. You can rinse it off if you like. Whatever you want to do. So I've removed both of them now. There's a bit more work in the porter, obviously. There was a lot more specialty malts, but so now I'm up to my first obligation. My daughter's helping me weigh them out. Ooh, smelly. Yum. Pity you can't smell it, eh? Okay, so this is my 10-minute addition. As soon as it got to a boil, from removing the specialty malts, you mark your hop addition, which is 10 minutes. So I only have 10 minutes to boil this. And my porter, a chocolate porter, is just starting to show signs of a boil. I'll just swap my temperature probe over to tell me the temp on that, how close we are. And here's my first hop addition and only hop addition of 15 minutes for the porter. Yeah, there it is. It's coming. It's on its way. And I'm still recirculating that through, just for just for the pump. So we've got a boil, guys. It's time to add the first and only 15-minute hop addition, East Kent Goldings. I think it's 100 grams, double batch. So just clip it on, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I've probably got to rethink how I add hops with maybe some bigger bags or something. They just don't hold enough quantity for it to move freely in there. But anyway, I'll figure that out for next time. So there it is. There's my only hop addition added. 15 minutes to go on that one, and I'm down now to my 10-minute. Well, my 10-minute is done. It's time to turn off the. Just clip this on. There we go. So it's time to turn it off. The element. Bang. So that's flame out. Time for the flame out addition. So that's it, guys. Boil it for 10 minutes and now it's flame out. And add my hop addition. So this is, I guess, my flame out whirlpool addition. I'll whirlpool this for the time it takes to get it down to 80 degrees Celsius, so I can add my my hop stand addition, which I'll let steep for 45 minutes or so. So again, the only reason this is taking me so long is because of my recipe, and I'll just get the temperature probe in there. That'll tell me the temperature when it gets down to 80, so I'll just do a little whirlpool. Both of those hop bags are full in there, by the way. There was a lot of hops in this recipe. So the whirlpool, it was quite hard to get a good whirlpool. Obviously, you got a whole lot of hops, 2 different bags, but as you're stirring it around, it washes through those bags, so it helps to remove, I guess, those oils and flavours and aroma. So this is the hardest one of both of them, obviously, because I have the hop stand to do. Otherwise, it could have just been a flame out addition. That's it. All right, guys. Now it's time to add the chocolate to the porter. So this is the 85% cocoa dark chocolate, and it's pretty good. I might have to have a taste. Damn, that's good. And that's beautiful, guys. So first time I've added chocolate to a recipe, but I have to say it's smelling beautiful. Okay, flame out on this bad boy. Just enough to dissolve that chocolate. I'm going to take a gravity reading just to check what sort of sugar content that added the chocolate, that is. It actually hasn't added a great deal to the gravity. I think it's about 30 grams of sugar. So I'm just going to add some dry malt extract just to get my gravity up to where it's meant to be. And that's it. So take a little sample of the Session IPA. See where she's at. And that's right on. And then one more. After I stirred it, added that extra malt extract and see where the gravity's at. Alright, she's bang on where we want it to be now. Perfect. Just give a quick stir, and now I'll down to 80 degrees, so we're adding the last hop stand addition. Now this is a lot of hops in there, guys, and these bags are pretty much full. So, and I don't have any other hop bags that are long enough to reach the actual wort, so I'm left with using these, and I had to throw them in a hole, and I've had serious problems with drainage through the bazooka screen when I added hop pellets, even with my false bottom still in there. So I've had to resort to using only hop bags, but I'm going to have to invest in some more longer ones. So I've had to add these hops here over to the other bag, and both chocolates. Look at that! Oh, it looks so good and smells fantastic. Dark chocolate. So that's it, guys. We're just recirculating through now, through the plate chiller, which is in a little ice bath, and then into the fermenter here. This is the porter, obviously. It's still a little bit warm, but the water coming out's hot, so I'm just checking the water in the ice bath, and it's warming up, so just give it a quick stir. It's wrapped in a ice pack, the plate chiller, but it's pretty hot here, so anyway, it's on its way in. There she is. Give you a little look at the colour. There we go. I can't really see, but it still smells good. Alright, guys, so there you go. It's into the fermenter. It's the first one done. It'll be 20 litres. Right there. And then and my next one is going in. We're almost done. My volumes were a touch short on them, guys, so I've had to top up from one to the other. And this is the pail is going in now. The session IPA. These are the porters in the fridge, done, and that's it. We're all done. So just got to finish off the top up. So that's it, guys. Yeah, as you've seen there, very, very straightforward, very, very easy brew day. So it took about 4 hours in total, and I made some mistakes there along the way. I used my pump and stuff to recirculate, which was totally unnecessary, created more work for myself. With my new pump, I didn't have the right fittings for it, so I had to stuff around with all that stuff as well. So I actually spent more time, I wasted time in working, figuring all that stuff out as well, which I guess I didn't go into it completely prepared to begin with, so I could have saved plenty of time. So the job itself of brewing the beers was very, very simple. And you tip them in, you add your specialty malts, bring it up to temps, remove specialty malts, bring it to a boil. Once it hits the boil, you add your from where your hop additions start. So yeah, the porter was 15 minutes, and that's it. Chocolate addition at flame out, and then cool into the fermenters. Done. As your beer done. The session IPA was the 10-minute edition of flame out edition, world pooled down to 80 degrees Celsius, and then a hop stand edition, and allowed to sit for 45 minutes. So there's a lot more time involved in that beer. Again, you don't have to do that. It's just recipe based. If you really wanted to do it quickly, you would have just done a simple 10-minute edition maybe, or a 5-minute edition, or the 10-minute and the flame out edition, and then into the cooled into the fermenter. Done. There's your brew dough done, and then a bit of cleaning. So potentially, you could possibly do 3 easy beers of your own beers. This is creating your own recipe in a couple of hours. So crazy stuff, guys. So like I said, I think it definitely has its place. I will use them again if I'm running short of time, or if I'm thinking of doing something a bit different, maybe a bit crazy. And also, I'm not a big lager fan myself. I don't particularly like making the lagers, only because I only have the one fermentation chamber, and obviously I can't do ales and lagers at the same time, so I'd have to do three lagers. So that's the only thing that's stopping me from doing that. But if I was going to do lagers, I'd probably do it this way, because 90% Pilsner, German Pilsner, 10% Vienna, perfect base, 20 IBUs with the Magnum, perfect, easy done. I'd probably just throw that straight into a fermenter, and maybe dry hop if I wanted a lager, rather than going through the whole process myself. It's done for you. That's just me, guys, with doing a lager anyway. For ales, I'll probably stick to my all grain with the grains, because I love it. But there you go, guys. I hope you got something out of this, and I'll be back at some stage to show you a little taster of the beers, and I'm sure they'll be fantastic. That chocolate should be good. Alright, guys, cheers. Brew great beers. I'll see you on the next one.